Hi everyone, good morning. It is time for the drawing of the day. You see I have a lot of supplies today. You're not going to need this many, but I just wanted to show you for our drawing today. It's going to be kind of an illusion, um, a perspective drawing. We're kind of stepping out and going a little farther. Yesterday we did some depth with the trees and the landscape. We're going to do something a little different today. Um, you will need a straight edge. Now that could be a ruler, or if you don't have a ruler at your house today, it could be any piece of cardboard. Could be a tag board, cardboard. All you've got to do is just cut a piece of it. Could be an old cereal box, anything that has kind of a straight edge, okay? And I'll actually use my straight edge that I just cut here to demonstrate today. One of the things we're going to do is draw a circle, and if you are concerned about drawing a circle, you could find a lid in your house, maybe somewhere around 4 or 5 inches lid that you could use to do a circle, but you can always just hand draw a circle also. You need a pencil, might need an eraser. You'll also, if you want to outline or color, you'll have anything that you want there. All right, we're going to get started today. Now remember, when I draw with Sharpie, I would like you to draw with pencil, because then if you make a mistake, you can change it. But it's kind of nice to be able to do that with the pencil and eraser before you outline. We're going to get started today by looking at your paper. It should be horizontal, about in the middle, maybe just a little ways down from the middle. I am going to draw a straight line, or as straight as I can, with my edge or my ruler. And if you don't have anything like that, just draw a straight line. That'll work. Okay, so I have a line. And then with my circle, I'm going to draw a circle kind of in the middle at the top. Okay, so I've got a circle and a line. That's what we're going to start with today. Then, after we've done that, and actually I'm going to go ahead and outline my horizon line, and I'm going to outline my circle just like this. And now we're ready to draw. I want you to draw just under the circle somewhere. I want you to put a little dot. This is going to be a vanishing point. Now, this is where you have to really watch what we're doing. I'm going to make some marks. I'm going to go straight down from the vanishing point down to the bottom, and I'm going to make a little mark right there. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is from this mark to the corner, I'm going to find the middle, and I'm going to put a mark there. Then I'm going to go from this corner to the middle, or I'm sorry, from this line to the corner, I'm going to find the middle, and I'm going to make a little mark there. So now we have some even spaces. Now I'm going to do one more thing here. Now from this line to the corner, I'm going to find the middle. From this line to this line, I'm going to find the middle. From this line to this line, I'm going to find the middle. And from this line to the corner, I'm going to find the middle. So basically I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines at the bottom. Pretty even. They're not perfect, but that's okay. All right. Next, now I'm going to go up. So I'm going to go from the corner to this line. I'm going to find the middle about right there. And then I'm just going to draw 2 more lines. From the line to the corner, I'm going to find the middle. From the line to the line here, I'm going to find the middle. So I have 3 lines going down the side. Now I'm going to go to this side. From the line to the corner, I'm going to do a little line right in the middle. And then as you guessed, from this line to the corner, I'm going to do a little line. From this line to the line, I'm going to do a line in the middle. So you can see all around the edge we have little marks. That's going to help us be guidelines. Now, what you're going to do, and I'm going to do this with my Sharpie just so you can see better, but I'm going to line up with my straight edge from the vanishing point, has to touch the vanishing point, has to touch that middle line. But I'm not going to draw all the way. I'm not going to draw above this horizon line. I'm going to start at the horizon line and I'm going to draw down to that line, just like that. Okay? Now I'm going to connect my straight line with this line, the next dash. But look, it's touching the dot, it's touching the mark. And then I don't want to draw up here. I want to start at the line and I'm going to come down to there. And then I'm going to go to the next one. I always want to connect to the vanishing point or to this dot, to this mark. And then from this horizon line, I'm going to go there. If you forget and draw there with your pencil, just erase it. And I'm going to continue doing that all the way around. So I'm going to connect the vanishing point to that line. And then I'm going to draw my straight edge. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to connect the dash with the dot. Always touching the dot, always touching the dash. That's very important. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to connect the dot to the dash. And you can pause in between each one of these to do it. Or if you see what you're doing and you know what you're doing, you can pause it and go ahead and then get it done. But see, I'm not going to draw up here. I'm just going to draw here. Okay? Then I'm going to go on this side, do the same thing. I'm going to connect the dot to this dash, but I'm only going to draw right there. Then I'm going to move it. Always have to be touching both the dot and the dash, the vanishing point and the mark, the vanishing point and the mark, like that. Then I'm going to go over here to this dash, vanishing point. Everything goes to the vanishing point. That happy little dot is our friend. So for the vanishing point, touching that to that mark, boom, and one more to do is right here, and there we go. And you can already see that it's three-dimensional, all going to that vanishing point. Now, what we're going to do with our straight edge is I'm going to go, and I like to line it up with the bottom, and I'm just going to go up a little ways for my tile, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a line going across. We want to make sure that our ruler isn't crooked like this or like this. We want it to be straight. And then I go up however far I want my tiles right now. We're just making this up, okay? So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go up a little farther, but I might not go quite as far. I like to make it a little smaller. Whoops. There we go. And then I'm going to go up a little farther. And you see I'm kind of getting a little closer, and we could measure that out. But for this first drawing like this, we're just going to have some fun with it and make up our own little three-dimensional little floor. And I think because that's a really long one up there, I'm going to do one more little line right there. Awesome. So you can see our tiles and how that's worked. Everybody see that? Now, one thing I see is over here there's a big space. So I might, from this line, I might connect the dot to that one line right there. And just draw that in there just to add another. And I might go here to about here. It's whatever you think looks good. Okay? It's going to be fine either way. Now, after we're done with that, we've just created the ground. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some magic here. So what I'm going to do is go in and I'm going to start at the bottom row. And I'm going to pick one in the center and I'm going to pick a color. Now this does not have to be black, but if you want it to look like a black and white checkerboard, you can do this. You can do any two colors you want. It's kind of like a pattern. Now, if you wanted to, you could even do rainbow colors. You don't have to do a pattern like a checkerboard, but it's totally up to you. I'm just going to do a black and white floor. So, I'm going to go from here. Now, I'm going to go pretty fast, so you watch. I'm going to go from here, then I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to start coloring this one. And voila, I'm done with the magic of video and creating it on my computer. I was able to pause and color them all in, but I want to kind of show you what I did. We started by coloring this box right here. And if we look by row, I'm going to go black, white, or whatever two colors. Black, skip one, black, skip one, black, then go this way, skip one, black, there. The next row has to be opposite. So if this box was black, the one right above it should be white. And then I go the same way. Now, there's two ways of coloring it in. You can either color it side to side, horizontal, or you can color it vertical. So you take this one piece and go black, white, black, white, black, white, black. And then you go to the next row and it's the opposite. White, black, white, black. A really good trick for this is either yourself or your mom or your dad or your brother or sister that can help you. Go in and put a really tiny little X with your pencil to make sure you know which ones you want to color in, because you've worked really hard on getting all the lines drawn in. Okay? Hopefully you like that floor. It looks kind of cool right now. Now, we're going to do a checkerboard circle or sphere. And I think that's going to look really cool too. So, watch this with your pencil. You're going to go and you're going to draw a line straight down like that. Okay? Then, what we're going to do is just from the top, we're going to start right at the same spot. I'm going to draw just curving out a little bit and coming back and touching there. Okay? Then on this side, I'm going to go from the top again, and I'm going to come out just a little ways, come down, and then come back into the bottom. Okay, so we did a straight line down from the, always starting at the same spot. Curve out and down, out and down. Then I'm going to go to the next side, and I'm going to still start at the same spot. I'm going to do a little curve line coming out and connect to the bottom. Then I'm going to go to this side and do a curved line starting at the top, connect to the bottom. And then I go back up, start up here again, and do another one that comes down just like that. And then one more coming down like that. The thing you want to look at is the middle one is straight, and then on the left, it all curves this way, and it's pretty even. And then from the middle line this way, we're all curving the opposite. Okay? Already it looks kind of cool. It looks like kind of like a beach ball. Now I want to go in the middle and I want to draw a line coming across like that. And then what I'm going to do is just go up a little ways, draw kind of a curved line all the way up, just going across there, and then I'm going to come down about the same distance, do a line. Now we could connect it, but I kind of like it this way better, and I might even do one more right there. Okay, so line straight up and down, curved lines to the right, curved lines to the left, and then I start in the middle, go across, and then I just kind of curve just a little tiny bit there. Okay, if you need to rewind back and look at it again, try it a few times. You might not get it the first time, and that's perfectly okay. Now, I'm going to go row by row, and so I have to pick where I want to start in the first row. And I might pick this square right here, and I'm going to color it in like that. Then the next one next to it's white, and then I'm going to color this, and then I'm going to skip one and color this. I'm just going to do the first row to keep it a little simpler. Okay, there we go. So I have my first row. It goes white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. My next row, I've got to do the opposite. So if this one's black, this one will stay white, and I'll just go over here. And if I get that first box the right way, now I'll skip white, black, or whatever two colors you decide to do. I kind of like the black and white look just for this drawing, but you can even just shade it in with pencil if you want. Then I go to the next one, and since there's black right here, I leave that white, so the one next to it is black, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to do every other one black and white, and then the very top, I don't want to do this one, I want to go next to it, here, and here, and here. Got to make sure I'm concentrating, because if I'm using Sharpie, that's the top. Now the bottom, here's the black square, so I'm going to leave that one white. Whoops, I put a little dot, that's okay. And there's one, I'm going to go and do this one. And you have to kind of pay attention, and so on Friday here, I'm kind of giving you a little bit of a challenge, and it might take you 2 or 3 times, and that's okay. You know, you have some time to do that. Practice it over the weekend. But once you get good at this, this is a really cool effect. You know, if you're ever drawing, instead of just drawing a ball and coloring it in, you can make it look kind of 3-dimensional and make it really cool. So you can see our sphere is kind of floating above the checkerboard floor. I made that kind of close. There we go. And there you have it. Now I'm going to erase my little vanishing point line and any other pencil lines. And there is our illusion today. Kind of like a disco ball, but hopefully you enjoyed this. I know this was a little more challenging, but I wanted to challenge you a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed doing this. Have an outstanding day. And remember, art is essential.